Hello everyone, my name is the Zeus's Bolt, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 4. Today we're going to get started on some farming, and what I plan to do on with the farming today is I'm going to start up on the wheat farm. The wheat farm is going to take up a substantial amount of land. I'm thinking that it'll take up around this whole land space right here, which may not seem like a significant amount, but in reality it actually is, considering that wheat is not really a main priority for myself just now, but in the future it could be. I don't know, we'll see. But wheat, we can obviously create bread, and I believe we can also create cake with it, so we can create a few food items. Nothing too special, nothing really significant, but also what's really important with wheat is that we can get a lot more seeds, and then we can breed a lot of chickens. So that's going to be very important down the future as well. I'm going to be needing chickens just in a large quantity. I don't know exactly how many chickens I'll need, but these chickens will be very important for making arrows. Obviously chickens drop feathers, so I'm going to use their feathers for arrows, and the eggs, I'm not really too sure what I'll use for the eggs, but we can figure that out once or as soon as we get to that point. Honestly don't know. I mean, eggs don't really have much of a use other than creating cakes, so we'll see. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go to bed, and then we're going to get started up on this farm. Now with the farm, I'm actually going to be using stone walls. I don't know if you guys recall, I did actually say that I'd be using fences to create the or just like oak fences. Here we are, just to create the walls, or just like the fences in general. So I kind of think that it is going to work out and be perfectly fine if we do it just like that. The last episode I was explaining that the oak fences or wood fences are really just something that I don't think look too great, and it seems that with these stone fences they just look complete. Like I don't know, that's the thing that I feel is a part of these fences, of these cobblestone walls. They actually make the farm look complete, or the actual wall looks complete, rather than there being like gaps in between. I don't know, it's just my thing, and we're just gonna do it like that. And so also one good thing that I would need to have when going to create this farm is another bucket of water. Alright, so I got my extra bucket, guys. Also, yes, so what I plan on doing here is creating like a little train station, a little minecart station, just for, you know, just to make it look a lot better, just to not have that little opening. Actually, it's kind of like a very large opening rather than a little opening. So what I just plan to do is, oop, not that. I'm just going to make it look like a little train station, and obviously it's just going to be a minecart station, so I think it'll look nice. I just have to find out the correct design, and also I have to fill out or completely finish that whole mineshaft system. I have not really done much with it just yet, but I'm hoping soon that I'll be able to complete that, because I need to really do that. It's really nice to be able to actually go down that system without having to jump around and wasting all my energy levels. So let's see here. Alright, so with this farm, this is actually going to be a pain in the butt if you ask me, because I'm going to have to clear a lot of the stuff here. I actually wonder, can I do this? Yes I can, and I can get seeds from that as well, so that is even all better. Nice. So I'm going to have to do this. I'll do that at the end, actually, because it is probably going to be just easiest just to do that. And so, like I said, this whole area is going to be pretty much like the wheat farm. So what I plan on doing is I kind of plan on keeping this little pond here, you know, just kind of like as decoration for the farm. And I'm just going to go around and fill this thing up. There's really going to be no uniform structure to this farm. However I want to create it around the environment here is just how it's going to be. And so once I'm done with this, I'm going to take an aerial view of it up from there, and you guys will see what it looks like. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, so this is what the farm looks like. I'm a little iffy about what the design looks like as of now, to be honest with you. But so far it should be fine. It does definitely seem a little bit odd. I kind of wanted to maybe like push it off more in that direction, kind of extend it like that, and then also maybe just a little bit like that, just to curve it out a little bit. And then also like right around there I might actually just edit it a little bit. But there's one thing I want to check out. There's zombies in this area. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I need to check it out. There is a cave system that I already explored here. It's nothing like really too significant. It just does this, like, that's it. That's literally what it does. So I'm wondering like if there has to be something that's in that little area up there, and I definitely need to check it out because you know, I hear noises all the time and I don't know exactly like what it is. So it might be a zombie spawner. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. I'm gonna check real quick, and then also, yes, I did clear out every bit of that grass down there, so I got 44 seeds. So a lot better than I had before, which was 7. Sorry, I was trying to listen there. It definitely seems like there are a bunch of zombies in here. No? Do not know? If not, if there's no zombie, what? If there's no zombie spawner in there, really the only thing I'm going to do is just light up the area with torches. But it definitely does seem like a cave system is located in here, which is interesting. Because you wouldn't really think that a cave system would be in this such small area, but you never know. Actually, oh, that makes sense. So it connects all the way over to here. This is actually pretty cool. Like, I could create like a waterfall out of this. Like, look at that. Oh man, that's pretty nice. Oh, this is pretty freaking cool. Like, this outlet here. Dang. Okay. Sweet. Oh my god. This is nice. That's really cool. I realized that there was something here when I was... What's going on with that glitch? That's odd. Okay. I realized that there was something when I was looking over from that farm. And like, what the heck? Like, I don't really know. I didn't really think much of it. Until I heard of that zombie in there, and I'm like, maybe I should actually check it out. And that's pretty freaking cool. So I'm going to have to incorporate something into that. Because that is pretty freaking cool. Like, that, how that kind of pans out. Like, you just... Like, you go all... Like, it's up there. And then you're like, boom. Right there. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so, like I was saying, I was going to fix this up just a little bit. And I think the best way that I might be able to do it is by like that. Yeah. Instead of having it in that other kind of method, just kind of like that straight jagged. Like, I don't know really if I described that appropriately, but instead of it just being like perfect right angles, I need to create it so that it's like out of the way now. Okay. Just like how it's, I don't really know how to describe it, zigzagged. That's pretty much how you could describe it. You know, just, it seems a little bit better than what I had it as before, in my opinion. I think, yes, let's actually, if I could do it on like any major parts, I'm going to do that. So like here, for instance, just like that. And then also I was also thinking that I was going to expand it a little bit outwards, kind of more like of an arch angle, if I could. I don't really know if I want to do it there, but I definitely could do it here, which I think I want to do. That way we can kind of expand it more. Obviously I don't really need a crap ton of wheat, although I do want to fill out this whole farm that I have here. This whole space is going to be filled out with wheat. Just wheat, right? Isn't that pretty freaking insane how much wheat that's going to be? And then also, you know, I do have those other farms that I'm planning on doing, which is just going to be even more insane. So, just kind of like I don't know. Bring it on in. Kind of just like do it like this, and then if we could, I don't know exactly, like I don't, no clue. Like I'm hoping it's going to look fine from the top, which is what, or from the aerial view, because once this whole farm is complete, like it's going to look absolutely insane. So maybe if I could have it like that. I don't know exactly how that looks from the top, but like from here it actually looks perfectly fine. I think that'll be fine. I think for now, if I do need to change it up just a bit, I'll do it. But what it looks like from my ground point, that made absolutely no sense. But it should be fine. I mean, look at this farm. This thing is huge, and it's going to be just like way too big, in my opinion. Even though it's going to be looking fine. But that's what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to create that huge farm kind of feel for this world. I've never really done this. Although I have had farms where they have been massively massive. They just haven't been like in this kind of design. It looks fine, I guess. You know, I'm just kind of like iffy on this part and then a little bit over there. But like over there, that looks a lot better. It should be fine. Like I said, I can always adjust it if I need to, but the main important thing here is that we need to get food growing. We need wheat to grow. So we have 48 seeds, and so I'm going to go through this whole planting process right now. I'm going to plant everything, and that's the reason why I got these 2 water buckets. Let's see, so I can actually grab the wheat seeds here. Let's head on over to the farm. Whoa. And then let's get planting. Let's get planting. So there also is one thing that I have of concern for this farm, and that's with being a door. I don't know exactly if I need a door for this or if I should create one. Although it would be definitely, oh my god. Forgot a hoe. Alright, so I got my hoe. That was the main reason as to why I went up and went up to my home originally. Just completely forgot that. So around this farm, I'm going to have to place random water holes. Obviously, you need water for growing the wheat, and I think I'm just going to place them all scattered throughout the farm. And I think that it would be perfectly fine if I were to do this. I just have to place them in the appropriate spots, and hopefully I don't screw anything up, but that should not be the case if that were to happen. I'm not really going to go super far with all these water holes. I don't really think I need to, because I only have 48 seeds, and look how much more space I have to go through here. Like, there's so much. So I'm really just going to get planting. Actually, may need one, like, could always place one like right here, I guess. I don't know. I guess, you know, just be safe. It should be fine. And let's see here. So once we have these 48 seeds, or like once the wheat is fully grown, we should have double the amount of seeds. And so like everything will just double as like time goes on. So I just gotta do like full harvest every single time, and we'll be thriving like with bread. Like you know how much bread this is going to be? So much. We're not even gonna have to worry about eating meat or anything. We're just gonna go eat bread the whole time. Okay, we're done planting. I didn't really even need to have to bother with digging these holes up over here. Okay. Awesome. Also, my one main concern that I have with this farm currently is with monsters. When this whole thing is going to be planted, I'm going to need light in here. So what I really think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating like just glowstone lamps, as you could say. they'll be kind of like protruding from the ground. With I'm thinking that we're gonna use oak fences. Even though I have a thing against oak fences, it should be the best bet to hopefully avoid monster spawning. Really, I just don't want them trampling the crop. So if throughout the whole, or scattered throughout the farm, there will be those lamps that I'm planning on placing, and that should be fine. I think they do prevent spawning. I just want to confirm. I'll confirm eventually once I get to that point, because obviously I have not been to the nether, and the farm really hasn't grown significantly so much, so we don't really need to worry as much just yet. But as the whole thing is filled up, we're going to lose that torch space that we're going to have. So I am going to need to just check in with that, and it'll make it look a lot better with that glowstone. So I think that should be fine. Completely out of cobblestone. That's pretty freaking crazy. So other than that, I do also have the pumpkin seeds that I could start up, and then the beetroot seeds, although I don't know exactly the design that I want to do or where I want to place them just yet. I was planning on creating a little pen there where we'd have animals hanging out. It's probably the safest spot to put them, to be honest with you guys. And then I don't know, I'm definitely going to create a farm over there. We could create like a farm too. We could create like the pumpkin and then the melon farm right around here. Doesn't need to be too big. There's another farm that I might be interested in creating. Carrots and potatoes. And I have to figure out what these beetroots are. I've just really recently found out that there are beetroots in this game, so we'll have to figure that out for the next upcoming episodes. But I think that's going to be my plan for attack. And then also I want to... actually I don't want to just yet, because I don't know if I'm going to die or not. I was going to go down to the spawner that I found in the abandoned mineshaft, but right now at this point I think I'd probably die. Especially considering I have no food except for one apple, so I had to be very careful. So, I'm just going to completely avoid that today. Other than that, guys, I'm actually going to just wrap up this episode here. We were able to get out the wheat farm, and then, having my plan for future farms is going to be in place. I do have enough cobblestone walls to fulfill that, and it should be good. So, yes, like I said, other than that, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more content, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. So, yes, goodbye.